The training and the team bonding regimes that David put you all through sounded pretty tough. Who and what stories were the most interesting in those sessions?
The most interesting stuff we don't share with anyone, because that's not the way it works.
There's a statute of limitations that we need to take into account.
Yeah, absolutely.
What happens in the squad stays in the squad.
But listen, I don't know. Interesting. It was interesting watching Adam Beach, who plays Slipknot, do what we call an air squat.
Yeah.
Which is essentially bending your knees.
And then standing back up.
He really struggled with that.
It was an emotional experience.
It's a sound that comes out of a man that weak.
Yeah.
I think I can say with no question whatsoever, he is the weakest person I've ever met. I think the physically weakest person I've ever met.
But also
in my life.
the loudest.
The loudest, yeah.
Because I'm gonna try. This is him doing a body squat.
Okay. Yeah.
And then the same way going up.
Then going up, yeah. So, and we were looking at him in the gym. We were very, very surprised at the superhero level of incapacity.
Yeah.
Right. That answer is great for radio. Thanks, Joel. And Will Smith, the music in this film is superb. But I used to get doubly excited when a Will Smith film was coming out because a single was always coming out. And I was wondering if you were ever tempted or asked to write music for Suicide Squad, and if there's any update on your new music.
Yeah, I thought about it, and I actually recorded a couple things. I just didn't love it. When I put something out again, I wanna really love it. So.
But you got a song in the movie.
No, stop. You heard it, but I didn't put it in. Don't see now you're doing. Don't be like that.
I love that song.
See, but it was in the squad. See, in the squad, and you let it out. See, that's what you do all the time, Joel.
Joel's really good at oversharing.
Oversharing, yeah. Joel is an
like
oversharer.
he did just then.
Like he did.
Sometimes
it won't be the last time today it happens.
Yeah, and he'll tell people the end of the movie, stuff like that.
It's so good. It's so good, you know.
We call it
exclusive.
A walking spoiler alert.
I actually of all the presents that I've given to my wife, I think I've only managed to not tell her what it is before she opens the package once. I'm like, it's a watch. And she's like,
That's nice. And with such a large ensemble cast, I mean, to what extent does that create any atmosphere of competitiveness on set with everyone wanting to bring their A game?
I mean, that was like, in one way, I was a bit like, I was wondering what the group dynamic of this film was going to be. Getting like 10 actors together, a lot of egos, and was it going to be like everybody's sort of like elbowing their way into the front and trying to get attention? But it couldn't have been further from reality. It was just like the whole environment was just very generous and lifting each other up. And I mean, in sports, we were always competitive. We were sparring and training, but it really was like that positive, the positive kind of competition.
Because it was real, we didn't have any. There wasn't, we didn't have anything to compete with each other, against. It was. It's like a really good group of like old friends that you iron all that shit out, and the relationships either last or not, maybe because of that sort of stuff. And by the time cameras were rolling, we were so tight that.
And I think it's a testament also to David Ayer's writing. What happens is the characters are so different. And everybody's so playing a different instrument. It's like a symphony. Nobody's stepping on anybody's toes. There was everybody had their own lane. Everybody had their own moments. Everybody. We rarely found ourselves in a situation where there would be one line that any of 5 characters could say. The characters were so distinct and unique. If everything fit one person. So it was good in that way.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey You Guys, huh?
Hey You Guys.
Is that from the Goonies?
It is indeed, yeah.
Nice.
Hey